how are you doing today? I am doing very well. I'm having quite a nice day. I had a Skype with Mrs. Tanner this morning and Miss Robinson. That was really nice. It was nice to see their faces. So today we are, I've got an interesting one today. I'm going to do something new today. I think you'll quite like it. But first, before we do that, we're going to have a look at the tricky words that we were learning to write yesterday. I've got a couple more for us to learn today, the spellings, and then we're just going to briefly recap the ooh, you sound in words and how we spell them, and then we'll go on to our little new activity. So, first of all, we'll have a look at those tricky words. So let's read through them just to refresh our memory. And then we'll write some sentences. Okay, you ready? Go. Where, different, through, water, work, any, who, mouse, eyes, again, many, friends, thought, laughed, once, because, and please. Well done, you're getting good at those now. So, yesterday we were learning to spell the words work and water. And work was funny because it has an or in the middle, doesn't it? But we don't say or, we say And water was funny because it's got an a, but we say water as if it's got an or. So they're very confusing in that way, aren't they? So here is work and here is water. I would like you to write your own sentence with work and then write another one with water. It can be your own ideas. You can use your sentence that you did yesterday and just change it a little bit. That's fine, but we're looking for the word work in one and the word water in another one. Okay? Alright, off you go. You can pause me while you write your sentences. That's fine. I'll wait here. Right. Have you written your sentences? Oh, I bet they're wonderful, aren't they? Have a look at your spelling of work and of water. Did you spell those words correctly? Well done if you did. Well, today we're going to have a look at these two words and spelling these words. We have any and we have who. Any and who. So we're going to do these two together because we're going to come on, this fits in with what we're going to do later in our lesson. So, on your board, can you write the word any? And can you write the word who? And I'll show you. So we've got the word any and we've got the word who. Who's one of our question words, isn't it? It doesn't have to be a question. It doesn't have to be in a question, but when it goes at the beginning, we're asking a question, aren't we? We're asking what person it is. Who likes cheese sandwiches? Have you written them? Any and who. Now, can you put a circle around the tricky part? What you think is the tricky part of the spelling of these words, and I'll do it as well. Have you done it? So, any. That's an a. any. What does it sound like it could be? Any. Sounds like it could be an doesn't it? Any. And then we've got our U at the end that makes the E sound. Any. And then with who, we've got a W at the beginning, but we don't say it, do we? We say the H and then ooh. But it's just an O, isn't it? How strange. So that's what makes our any and who. Spelling's quite tricky, doesn't it? So I'm going to write them down again. You don't have to rub yours out. So I have any and who. Okay, this time our challenge is going to be, I would like to see if you can write all the way around in circles. Okay, I want you to write all the way around any and all the way around who. But I want you to write the word, so we'll write who, and then we'll write any. Okay, shall we see if we can do that? How long do you think it'll take us? I'll give us 1 minute. How about 1 minute? If you've done it before 1 minute, well done. I'm going to see how quickly I can do it. Okay. On your marks. Get set. Go! I'm starting with any. It looks backwards on my camera. Ooh, it's looking quite neat actually. I'm turning my board. Oh, you see what we're doing next now. I'm turning my board around rather than turning my pen around. Ooh. Oh, 15 seconds to go. Ah, not too bad, not too bad. You've got 10 seconds more if you need it. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, stop! Did you do it? Well done. That looks great. It looks funny, doesn't it? I quite like that one. So, our tricky words, any and who. Okay, shall we have a go at writing a sentence with them in? I'll give you the sentence. I'll give you a sentence and a question. Okay? The first sentence for the word any is... Okay, are you ready? There's going to be a question as well. We'll do 2 questions. Do you have any chocolate? Do you have any chocolate in your rucksack? There we go. Got there eventually. Do you have any chocolate in your rucksack? Have a go. Off we go. Sorry. Do you have any chocolate in your rucksack? Don't worry about chocolate. Just have a go. Rucksack. Okay, pause if you need more time. I'm going to show you now. Here we go. Do you have any chocolate in your rucksack? Good job. Don't worry about the spelling of chocolate. It's a tricky one. Just have a go. We're looking at how you spelt the word any. Well done. And then the next question is... Who has been banging on my window? You got that? Who has been banging on my window? Off you go. See if you can remember. Write it down. Okay. If you need more time, just pause. Who has been banging on my window? Well done. Good job. Okay, rub your boards out. Right, we're just going to quickly have a look at the different spellings for the sound ooh, or sometimes it sounds you, ooh. So see if you can write them down. There's 5, but we're only going to work with 4 of them today. So what are the different ways that we can write the sound ooh? Have a think. Off you go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And stop, pens down. Here we go. We have the ooh. We have the ooh. Ooh. We have the split digraph. Ooh. We've got ooh. And then we've got just the single letter by itself in like to and do, and I can't think of another word off the top of my head. But we're not going to use that one today, so don't worry. Right, let's read through some words with the ooh sound in. The different ooh sounds. Okay, are you ready? Off we go. Through. Oh, there's that one as well. I've missed one. I missed Baldwin. Sorry. It's because I'm not looking at my notes, am I? Well done if anyone got that one. We're not going to use that one anyway. Either today. The O-A. There's another spelling of ooh. Should have been more prepared. Ooh. Here we go. I'm all mixed up now. Sorry, carry on. Here we go. Balloon. Chew. Tooth. Food. Cartoon. Do. Flu. News. Moon. Blue. June. Cube. Fruit. Juice. Suitcase. Rule. Through. Well done. That's too big. Right. Now we're only going to do one for each today because we've got quite a bit to do. Okay. So, can you write these spellings of ooh on your board? And I'm gonna give you a word for one of each, and you've got to put it in the right one. Okay. So, can you do that? Make your grid with the boxes. Have you done it? Okay, pause if you need more time. The first word is fruit. Which spelling of ooh is fruit? I'll write it as well. Fruit. Ready? It's the spelling, isn't it? Fruit. Well done. Next, can you write the word chew? When you chew your food. Chew. Write it down under the correct one. Chew. Are you ready? Chew. There you go. Well done. Chew. It was the F-O spelling of chew. Of oo, sorry. Next, can you write the month? It's a month of June. So if it's a month, what does it need at the beginning? Needs a capital letter, doesn't it? It's also a name, is June. Could be a name and the month. We ready? June. Oh, sorry. June. It's the split digraph, isn't it? June. So I wonder which spelling of oo the last one's going to be. Can you write the word cartoon? It's going to be the one that's left, isn't it? Cartoon. Shall we see cartoon? Cartoon. Well done. Cartoon. Good job. Right, you can rub your boards. Oh, somebody's beeping outside. Oh, it's always go, go, go on my road, I swear. It's busier now than it's ever been. Got motorbikes and quad bikes and all sorts driving up and down. Okay, next what we're going to do is I need you to turn your board portrait and see if you can draw a line down the middle. We're going to have a look at the different ways to spell the w sound. So there's two ways to spell w. We have this way, w, and we have another way. I wonder if you can remember. It's another way we can spell the sound w. I'll show you. Now we've actually had a look at it with one of our tricky words this morning. It's a w and a h. So those are the two different ways we spell the w sound. Now, a good way to remember which one to use is, I always think of this one as when we use the question words. So, what was the question word that we were learning to spell this morning? Can you remember? It was who, wasn't it? Now, who is a tricky word and it doesn't have the w sound at the beginning, does it? It starts with a h. So we're not actually going to look at that one today. But there are a lot of other question words. Just write a few down for you. So we have what, when, where. Those are some question words with the w sound at the beginning, aren't they? Now, our w sound can sometimes get a bit tricky because there are some words that are spelt differently, but they sound the same. It gets a little bit tricky. Some of them have this spelling at the beginning and some of them have this one. And it gets a bit confusing. So, we're going to have a look at some now. I've drawn little pictures as well to help you. So, I've got a word here. Can you read what it says? I've drawn a little picture to help. It starts with just the single letter W, and it says witch. And it's a little picture of a witch, isn't it? But I also know another word, witch. It's spelt a bit differently. And it means something different. So, we've got a witch, like Winnie the Witch. But then we've also got the question word witch. And they're spelt slightly differently, aren't they? Witch, witch. They're spelt differently, but they sound the same. And we call these words homophones. You don't need to know that, I just thought I'd like to tell you. So that's what I call them, they're called homophones. It's when two words sound the same, but they're spelt differently and they mean something different. So we have a witch, like Winnie the Witch. And we have the question, which? Which one would you like? Okay. So let's have a look at another one. Wheel. Wheel. Now this is contraction, isn't it? Can you see the apostrophe? It's shortened, it's two words that are squashed together and shortened, and it's short for we will. So we'll go to the park when it's sunny. We'll get some ice cream for our friends. It's short for we will. But I also know another word, wheel. Do you know another word? Wheel. When you say wheel, what do you think of? Do you think of this? A wheel on a car. A wheel of a bike. They're different, aren't they? This one's spelt with just the letter W, and this one's spelt with the digraph. Wheel. Should we have a look at another one? Oh, this one's a rather common one. What does this say? Weather. Weather. They're spelt differently, aren't they? Weather and weather. This one tells us about how the weather is outside, how if it's raining or if it's sunny, if it's snowing. But this one, we're thinking about making a decision. I don't know whether to eat the apple or the banana. We're trying to decide between two things, aren't we? Weather. They're awfully tricky, aren't they? So those are our weather homophones. So, on your board here, we have our single letter W and our W and our the digraph W. And we are going to have a look at some homophones. And this is actually going to be a job for you to do. Okay? Before our next phonics. And I would like you to find how we spell the homophones of these words. I'll write them down for you. So I've given you these ones. Okay? I want you to write them down on your board. And I want to see if you can find out their homophones and what they mean and how we spell them. So we've already done weather, haven't we? So we'd write weather there. Okay, so see if you can find these are the how we spell the other words that have different meanings but they sound the same. Does that sound like a good challenge? Do you think you can do that? You might need a dictionary to help you. Or you can use the computer. I'll put a website to help you. Okay? Right, enjoy that challenge and I will see you tomorrow. Have a lovely rest of your day. Bye.